Sorry, talk a little bit about the zone tonight. Obviously, that was that gave them some trouble.
Yeah, well, we struggled to guard them. We really struggled up there, and we just watched a bunch of film and decided that would give us the best chance to win tonight. I don't think this is going to be a every game thing, but it was going to give us the best chance tonight.
Yeah, just talk a little bit about the overtime. A couple of obviously key plays for V there at the end.
Yeah, V obviously hit a big shot the last one, but she was really good all night, best offensive player we had, and we kept going to her over and over and over for probably most of the fourth quarter and overtime. And obviously that's not what we drew up. The last three that she made. But it ended up in her hands, and she made a tough shot. Yeah. You know what? It reminded me of the great play Richard drew up when Nellie picked it up off the floor and made it. So there you go. So it was the same thing.
Coach, when Boise started getting going a little bit in the second half, they kept making it close, draw to overtime. Was there ever a sense of, oh, here we go again, or did you always have confidence that you're gonna?
Yeah, I mean, we never hung our head, and I'll admit it, like we have in the past when things got tough, and hopefully we're growing up a little bit, and now we've kind of won one of these. And we've won close games. They were just earlier in the year. But, now we won one. So we kept fighting, and they weren't going to go away, but really proud of, especially like Alyssa and Destiny. Sometimes they can kind of get in a little bit of funk when things don't go good. But they kept fighting tonight.
And then just like big picture stuff, like record aside, like how much did you feel like you guys just needed this one to just kind of get back on track, get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. I mean, we needed it. It was, it's been a minute, and that doesn't happen to us very often, if ever. So, yeah, we lots of things. We needed to win for a lot of reasons.
And then some of the players that you mentioned previously, I mean, like Alyssa, she had a double-double and she finished with 3 points. You guys had, I think it was 17 offensive rebounds. I mean, you guys were just getting stats in weird ways. Can you just talk about kind of collectively coming together to do what was needed? Yeah,
we had talked about it before the game was, we're going to have to fight and compete for every rebound because they rebounded so good. And, they are so good, like offensively, and Gordy does a great job of getting them in the right spots and stuff. So for us, it was less about X's and O's as it was about competing, and competing at the highest level against them.
The other player asked you about a little bit late in the game. Joe kind of came back and had a very nice fourth quarter and overtime. What did you see out of her tonight?
I thought Joe was tremendous. She played hard, played obviously really, really well. Was in the right frame of mind, and didn't make any mistakes tonight.
Coach, with only a few games remaining in the regular season, what will you need and also work on moving forward to prevent a tight game like this from happening moving forward to the conference championship?
Yeah, we just got to keep working, trying to get better every day in practice. And, we've got plenty of things we can get better at. And we got to keep getting better. But I think something that we lost a little bit in the last couple weeks, hopefully we got back tonight, is just like our competitive spirit, where we can compete and play this hard. I think that's the biggest thing, staying consistent with that.
Also, it was an insane back-to-back. The entire game was really overwhelming. I want to know, how did you prepare the team mentally before the big finish?
It was, we just talked about, the days leading up and even right before the game. Listen, this is the last 6 games. We played our first 6 games really well, middle 6 not so much, And now we're in the last 6, and we got to get right. And the way to do that is to get our competitive spirit in the right place. And real proud they did that.